I have spent the last 2 years of my adult life living in Japan. I traveled all over. I got married here. I've been on the news not once, not twice, 3 times. And I think I can finally say I'm absolutely out of the honeymoon stage. Now don't get me wrong, it still is the best place I've ever lived, but that doesn't mean it's perfect. There are way more things that I love about Japan that I really can't narrow down to make one video. But because I'm a certified hater ass bitch, I could definitely make one video about what I hate about Japan. So that's what I'm gonna do. In Japan, despite its reputation about being a futuristic country, it's still living a sneeze away from banging flint against steel to make fire. Did you move? Guess what? It's time for you to go to a town hall for 2 hours just to inform them that you're moving. Oh, are you moving to a different city? Guess what? Now you gotta go to 2 different town halls to tell them that you're moving, and then to the new one to tell them that you're moving into their city. The first one from the city hall of the city that you are leaving to get something called the Tenshu Todoke, or the notification of moving out. Then you bring that Tenshu Todoke over to your new town hall to fill out the Tenyu Todoke, or the notification of moving in. So I live in Fukuoka, and when I moved apartments, somehow I managed to go to 3 separate town halls. The first one was from my old city, where the gentleman kindly explained to me that because I still live in Fukuoka City, and the new place that I'm moving into, that I don't need the Tenshu Todoke, because it's still within Fukuoka City. So I said, great! That means I can go tomorrow and get all of the paperwork done. I waited a day, looked at my new town hall, put it in my GPS, boom, great. It's not that far from where I live. I could walk there, so I decided I would walk the hour long in this heat, in the dead heat of the Japanese summer. And despite the town hall being the same exact name, being only an hour away from where I live, the lady looked at me and said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, this is actually the wrong city hall. You have to go to this city hall 2 hours away by the same name. Oh, by the way, it's 2 hours by car." So I started walking to the next bus stop so I can ride the bus to get to where I needed to go. And just like that one episode in SpongeBob at the bottom of the Bikini Bottom spot where the bus kept leaving SpongeBob and Patrick behind every time they approached it, that happened to me at this bus stop trying to get to the next city for me to get to the 3rd town hall for me to get my Tenyu Todoke. I did eventually get the bus, and I did eventually get all my paperwork done after hours and hours that day. But bloody hell, this is all could have been done online in my home country of the United States of America. But for some reason, Japan, like I said, despite its reputation of being a futuristic country, I had to go to 3 separate town halls. 2 of which were my fault, and 1 was the actual correct one. Number 4. This is something I've mentioned in a video before, and it's just something that I don't like. It kind of makes you uncomfortable. You know, you'll be minding your own business, and you'll be minding your own business, and every time, without fail, at least 1 or 2 people absolutely cannot stop staring at you. Because I'm a foreigner, not because of how good I look on the beach. There was one time I was taking a brief lunch break from a live stream, and for some reason the store was full of old people and babies, the 2 groups that cannot help themselves but stare at you. As I weaved my way through the traffic of old people just trying to get myself an onigiri so I can get back to the live stream because I had people waiting, I saw this really cute baby look at me, and like I typically do when babies stare, I give it a smile and I wave. Most of the time babies smile back at me and they're like, "Oh, he looks different. That's so interesting." And they laugh, and I you know, I get them to play, and it's nice. Not this baby. This baby looked at me, looked shocked, disgusted, horrified, every terrible adjective you can think of. Its little nose started scrunching up and its lips started to quiver. It was about to cry as if it had seen the devil himself. And I didn't know what to do, so I basically just said sorry. Right before I started screeching out tears of horror, the mom switched sides, looked at me, said sorry. I also said sorry, even though I didn't do anything wrong. I don't hate children for staring at me. I just simply hated that moment because I made a baby cry by simply looking different. I remember there was a time in America when Americans were obsessed with Japanese commercials. We would watch that stupid fucking dog in the Calbee commercials. We'd all watch all these weird Japanese commercials and like, oh, they're so quirky, they're so weird. Not anymore. Not anymore. Those commercials are gone. The fun quirkiness is gone. Japanese commercials now have 3 approaches. Loud as fuck, because loud equals funny. Random cute model. Shohei Ohtani. You cannot escape Shohei Ohtani no matter where you go. It's gotten to a point where I feel like pretty soon here, you'll be going to the bathroom, and when you roll out the toilet paper, his face will be on it smiling at you. Like, good job, you're wiping good or something. It's just so much Shohei Ohtani, I cannot believe it. I've gotten so sick of Japanese commercials to a point where I'm using a VPN just to avoid the commercials. Because, as you know, there's a lot of commercials on YouTube now, and you can't skip some of them. And Japanese commercials are not funny anymore. They're loud, they're annoying, I don't like them. Recently, all Japanese commercials and posters and anything promotional has been containing one woman. Her name is Imada Mio. And everywhere you go, everywhere you look, you see her face. One day, I swear to God, at the same day, I saw her more times than I saw myself. This is a true story, I swear to God, okay? I went to the local mall, went to the donut shop, and there was a poster of her. I thought, okay, there's Imada Mio. She's famous, she's on a TV show. So I walked away after getting the donuts. I walked past the store, the Rakuten store, which is like a phone company, a Wi-Fi company. And there she was again, Imada Mio, standing there. Okay. So then I go up the escalator of the mall to try to get to the bridge so I can get to the train station. And passing by a bookstore, guess who I once again saw? Imada Mio. I'm like, why is she everywhere? Why is she... Okay, she's pretty, sure. Why is she everywhere? I mean, she's everywhere you go. So I get on the train and I got my headphones on. I'm scrolling through Instagram Reels, and all of a sudden, every reel is Imada Mio. Every commercial, every ad I'm getting on Instagram Reels is Imada Mio again. Sunscreen, job recruit websites, Mr. Donut again. Everywhere you go, she's there. You can't escape her. There's nothing you can do to escape this woman. I don't know how it's possible to have one woman on everything. Sometimes she doesn't even do anything in the commercials either. She just sits there looking cute. I swear that's it. She just sits there being cute. Like, what is happening? Like, that is not a commercial. She's just sitting there. And then the logo's in the corner. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it is. I don't understand it. But as a New Yorker, we don't wait. We don't wait in line. We don't do a lot of that stuff. We don't typically like to wait. We like to hurry. Sometimes we'll be in line for breakfast or something. That's fine. In Japan, they will wait for anything and everything. They will line up. The only person that I know that doesn't like to stand in a line, just like me, is my father-in-law. We do not like waiting. That's it. I just hate waiting in lines, and Japanese people love it. And the number one thing I hate the most, Bousozoku. You might have heard about Bousozoku. You might know what they are. You might know blah, blah, blah. I didn't know about their existence until I moved to Japan. You ever you ever been sleeping peacefully in your bed, dozing off, having a beautiful dream, and then suddenly a group of fucking morons with loud-ass vehicles and motorcycles are driving by your house at 3 a.m. because they think it's cool? That is called Bousozoku in Japan, and it happens every single night. Except for the new apartment where I live, where there's only one guy with one motorcycle. He still tries, but nobody cares. Bousozoku is like a Japanese motorcycle gang. From what I understand, they're not violent, but they're obnoxious and they drive reckless, which that in its own is dangerous. The police don't really do much about them. I don't know why, but it's very obnoxious and I very, very much don't like it. And I remember there was one time, I can't help myself. I was trying to walk to the konbini store at night because I work a night job, and Bousozoku. Did you not just hear that? I swear to God. I did not edit that. That was real. Sons of bitches. I hate them. I work a night job, so I was walking to the konbini to get some food, and a whole army of Bousozoku drove past me, and I gave every single one of them the scariest look I could think of. I was like, what would Ice Cube do? So I did it. I did this. None of them looked at me, so it was all wasted energy. Have you ever been to Japan? Have you ever lived in Japan? Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious what you guys think and what you guys don't like about Japan. Obviously, I love Japan. Obviously, it's a beautiful country, and all of the great things by far outweigh the bad. But everybody only talks about the good things. Nobody really talks about the bad things. And I did talk about a couple other bad things in my last video. Things like isolation issues and the work culture. But these are things that you guys already know. I was just talking about petty stuff today. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you guys enjoy gaming, I do live streams pretty much every single day. So if you're interested in that content, please join the Discord. I'll put the link in the description below. I'm willing to bet that there's a live stream going on right now while you're watching this. So check it out. And if not, there'll probably be one in the next 12 to 24 hours. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.